NBA 2K allowed me to play the game early, so I got a full 2.5-hour video of unedited raw gameplay. Y'all can listen to the sounds, see the animations and all that stuff. Go ahead, check the video. I'll timestamp the different games so you can check out different games. Let's get to it.
Our sideline reporting tonight, Ali LaForce. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's James in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Keita. And it's Simons in at the point guard. This is a great East-West matchup, GA. These are big-time rivals.
There's no secret. This is a big one. The fans know it. The players know it. The fact that they don't play each other as often makes it even more intense.
Now, here's Tatum. Outside, Simons. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside, Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Doncic against Simons. Tries it from 19, and Doncic gets it to go.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it, but hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Fires the 3, and it's Simons missing. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Beyond the arc. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner 3.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Ali LaForce. Ali, it's all yours.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Ali, thank you.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Here's Keita. He's covered by 8. No coverage that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. Hachimura, no good. And here's Brown outside. A rebound by the Lakers. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Anthony Simons. The Lakers also changing it up. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. Here's Keita. Hasn't made one yet. James against Richard. Out to the right wing. And here's Doncic from the arc. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play. Look out. Strong finish.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Now here's Brown. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 8 points.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here. You know, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills it from outside. He's got 10.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Pritchard and White are their guards. Sam Hauser is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Garza in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 7. Here's White. Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Off target from outside. LA's gone 0-2 from deep in the second.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Kevin?
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Garza. Sinks that one from the post. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Attention fans, now on the court is your point guard, Matt Brown and Luka Doncic. We know you all want to keep there, everyone. Let's see here, you can't go on.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. And Fernie Simons comes in for Pritchard. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura is checked in for Maxi Kleber. James comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Vincent subbed in for Smart.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Vincent's got 6.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shot's good from Simon.
Oh, gritty inside. Simon's amongst the big bodies.
Vincent on the wing. Pass to Vanderbilt. Hachimura with a screen on Brown. LeBron passes to Reeves. To the middle. Wants to get it to Vincent and does. The Lakers moving the ball around. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. And the Lakers also making a switch. Doncic is checked in for Austin Reeves. In the corner, it's James. And James throws it down hard.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Celtics trail by 19. Outside, Simons. And he drives in. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making some changes. Kate is checked in, and it's White in for Pritchard.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Namias Keita. Derek White.
Here's Tatum. Out to White. And Simons has it in the corner. Traps in the tray. Simons has got 7 now in this quarter.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Here's Hachimura. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Lakers lead by 17. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Keita. Here's Simons. Over Vincent. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. James. And he makes that one. James has got 15 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We come back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And Greg, with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being, perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. It's good from long range.
Luka is always on time to answer a big shot by an opponent.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
Here's Keita. And the layup's good off the glass.
They love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Doncic passes to Reeves. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 17. Pass to Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Again, Los Angeles.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Kevin, back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. Lakers leading by 17. Kicks it out to James. Shoots over Brown. A shot by LeBron. No good. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Over in the corner, White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got 6. Indoors, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
Simons kicks to Tatum. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in. Tatum on the wing. Vanderbilt defending. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. And the 3 off target.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falls.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. The kick out to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Los Angeles leading by 20. LeBron passes to Reeves. Misses the 3. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Wants to get it to Brown and does. And Brown throws it down hard.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Pass to LeBron. Nails the baby hook. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Brown's shot is good.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Doncic kicks to James. Here's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. LeBron's got 29.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And that one falls for Tatum. So both teams changing it up here. And so Tatum nails them both. Reeves outside. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Out on the wings for him, it'll be Simons and Brown. Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
The high-value three-point opportunity for Jaylen Brown. This guy's a threat from anywhere.
It's stolen by Brown. Pritchard against Smart. Yep, that one goes.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Lakers leading by 13. Pulls up on the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 16 here in the second half.
I'll tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Over in the corner, Pritchard. Brown outside. Great D that time from James. The Lakers shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. And then for the Lakers, Ayton comes in for Vanderbilt. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Vincent. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Pass to Cada. Here's Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
And they double up James. The rebound by the Celtics. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Simons. Shot clock at 6. From outside, that one misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ayton inside.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Tatum comes in for Sam Hauser, and it's White in for Pritchard. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. James fires. Buries the jumper.
Yeah, the easy lift on the jumper by LeBron. That's really hard to defend, guys.
Outside Brown. Puts up the 3. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
White pulls it down. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Simons cleared away by Ayton. Lakers leading by 13. Doncic steps on the gas. Hachimura. And get the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
And it's the Lakers' ball. With the floater, and it's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the three misses. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. James. And he misses the J. Celtics on offense, down by 15. It's Simons. He's off from 3. James fires. He nails the jump shot.
LeBron James.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game.
Number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Taurean Prince is out there with Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Two teams here, Clark, with plenty of veteran talent. Do you expect this to be a thinking man's game?
Maybe a little more so than typical games because of the quality of players and the IQ that is represented on both of these teams. I mean, they're experienced, they're smart, they're tough. You won't see a lot of rookie mistakes in this matchup. And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Unloads from 13. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist from Porter.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Johnson kicks to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray, good.
Got to get out on this if you're the defender, or else Murray will stick it from there.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
I think he may need to take a break and recalibrate. That's his second foul in less than a minute.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Rollins is checked in. Johnson in the corner. Back to Brown. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Jokic a screen. Murray for 3. The rebound by Turner.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Jokic, no good. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Out to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, nice read from Kuzma. Really good at finding the open teammate.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The Nuggets with a new 14. And the basket by Gordon.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Here's Murray. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And it's Jamal Murray with the 3. Murray's got 8 points.
Well, I tell you what, Jamal Murray's so good at rocking his defender to sleep as he's setting up that pull-up jumper.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Trent's checked in for Prince. And Denver with a change here, too. Valanciunas is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Antetokounmpo against Gordon. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Trent. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Anthony's checked in for Milwaukee. The Nuggets also changing it up. Watson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Hardaway comes in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Christian Brown.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
It's his first trip to the line.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner, and it's Green in for Kyle Kuzma. And Denver also making a switch. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Brown against Trent. Brown with the bounce pass. Jokic with the bucket.
And Jokic provides shooting for this team. He's the definition of a stretch 5.
On the wing, Green. The Bucks working the ball around. And Antetokounmpo inside. Watson's there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Free throw good. Giannis.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Pass to Holmes. Shoots the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Anthony is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Out to Anthony. 3-pointer. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 6. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Guys?
Thank you very much for the report. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Portis against Jokic. To the wing on the left. Latrey drains it from beyond the arc. Pickett's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Bucks with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Cole Anthony.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Brown drives in. Pass to Brown. Hardaway sets a screen for Brown. Off target with his 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Porter finds Prince. It's stolen by Brown. Outside Hardaway. Goes up from the top of the key. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter trying to free himself up. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 10 points for Jokic.
Brown is a willing and able passer who typically makes the right play.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 5. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Nuggets, Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. Johnson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jamal Murray in for Bruce Brown. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry. And it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Portis inside the three-point line. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Powers through inside. Giannis.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 10-point game. To the inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Murray. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
And they pick up 2. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
One of the things Porter Jr. has done is really improved as a decision maker.
Oh, man! What a finish!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Murray for 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Here's onto oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked it, yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Bucks lead by 13. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot.
Capping off the drive through the bump, Porter Jr. holding steady.
This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you guys.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Fires from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
Jokic finds Murray. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
The Nuggets trail by 13. On pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Here's Giannis. Oh!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Prince can't hit. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Brown, and the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Brown's checked in. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Denver has possession, trailing by 13. And they double up Gordon. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Kuzma. Portis kicks to Porter. Connects from 3-point range. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Brown with it, picked up by Kuzma. Jokic with a screen on Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. And Jokic hit again. Milwaukee with the triple.
Hey guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Murray for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gordon against Kuzma. And a wide open look for Porter. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Portis finds Turner. Portis against Gordon. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Gary Trent is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Bucks leading by 19. Here's Young. Oh, wow!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. Here's Jokic. Beyond the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
There's the deep ball from Jokic. His touch from the perimeter, deadly.
Trent, that's a two-pointer. That shot, no good. The Nuggets trail by 18. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for A.J. Green. Jones checked in for Denver.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Watson. Outside Hardaway. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's Trent outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Bucks lead by 21.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the Bucks with some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Porter subbed in for Rollins. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. Watson surveying the D. Pass to Brown. Nailed from three-point land.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Antetokounmpo. There's the three. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his third assist on the night. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Driving inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, I love this from Kuzma. When he attacks with this kind of ferocity and confidence, watch out. Hide and protect the children.
Hardaway passes to Jokic. To the left side wing. Brown wide open. The three-pointer no good. Here's Giannis. Count it. Giannis has got 38 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got 40 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Prince kicks to Porter. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Prince has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Brown. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
A.J. Green, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Into the lineup for Milwaukee.
Brown finds Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And the basket by Gordon.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Rollins the pass to Green. And another three for Milwaukee.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Murray. That's tipped. Green deciding where to go with it. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the Clippers starting five. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, Embiid is out there with Oubre. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Maxey. And it's George in at the 3 spot. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And here's Harden for 3. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
First free throw is good. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. Al Harden. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Outside, George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Grimes. It's hauled in by Zubac.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Harden. Outside Leonard. Fires for 3. Harden's shot is off. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. A 3 from Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got 6.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Here's George. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now George. James Harden missing on the three. Maxey, no good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's the three, and Beal is good for three. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA, Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
It's good. 6 points for Paul George.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the 76ers making a change here. Bonus checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Batum comes in for Collins. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bradley Beal. Now here's Harden. Over Grimes. Harden gets the bucket.
This is just where James Harden's decision-making, his ability to read the floor. You want to concede the mid-range? He's going to say no problem.
Here's Bona. Back to Maxey. On the wing, George. No good from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Grimes, guarded by Harden. Pass to Bona. Maxey in the corner. No good on the three. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-4 run. Dunn misses. The 76ers trail by 8. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
Batum for three. Zubac kicks to Dunn. Hits it from three-point range.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And here are the 76ers now. Pass to Bona. Up top, Maxey. Nothing on the board. And good that time.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. A three from Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Harden. Batum a screen on Maxey. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. And it was from... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Clippers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
Jared McCain is out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Trendon Watford. Then there's Edwards. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Guys, back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. John Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Got that bucket in no time at all. Beal's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
Well, the sweet shooting Bradley Beal gets to one of the best spots for three-point action, and that's the deep corner. Nicely done.
And stolen by Dunn. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
want easy looks, don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Edgecombe. Scoreless thus far.
That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Kelly Oubre checked in for Philadelphia. Quentin Grimes comes in for Edgecombe. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. McCain gets a wide open look. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the middle. From outside the arc. That's good from Beal on the assist by Lopez. Beal's got 12 in the game. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
Embiid, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
And Bradley Beal again. Now that's 17 points for Beal.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
1:44 left now here in the second. McCain, and it's off from three-point range. And Doris, we're early on in Chris Dunn's career, but is it fair to say many wondered if it might be short-lived?
Oh, there's no doubt, Kevin. Remember, this guy was at one point the 5th pick in the league, and there were questions about the offensive end of the floor. But give Chris credit. His defense has carved out minutes for him, and he's worked diligently to become a better offensive player. Well, because everybody's playing Chris Dunn to be a driver, he can get that jumper anytime he wants.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Paul George comes in for Trendon Watford. And Maxey subbed in for Jared McCain. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Leonard comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the 76ers making a change here. Bona's checked in. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Another miss by Philadelphia.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And here's Maxey. James Harden getting it to go from deep.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
Here's Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Yeah, Bradley Beal's versatility at the offensive end, it's just so valuable. He can shoot it, he can drive it, make plays for others, and he's smart.
And Grimes has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George. Grimes has got 5 points so far. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24. Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Get ready for your Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Philadelphia shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Grimes with the bucket.
Grimes can be hot and cold, but boy, he gets that bucket down from 3.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Yep, it counts.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside for Beal. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Buries it from 3-point range. Beal's got 25 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now Harden, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Collins up top. Fires it up. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
The assist goes to
Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the foul on Harden.
James Harden.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Bounce pass Maxey. Embiid finds Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's Harden. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
76ers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Now here's Harden. He's got 10.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And it's Beal in the corner. Good on the triple.
Bradley Beal.
Beal's got 28.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 13. That was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the 76ers making a change here. McCain's checked in, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Collins. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Paul's subbed in for James Harden. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Guys, back to you.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in, and Trendon Watford subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Chris Dunn's checked in for Los Angeles. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's a good screen. Out to the right wing. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And when Edgecombe is this set up, he usually is good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Trendon Watford. Jared McCain is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 3 from Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Let's go from 14. A nice shot by Embiid.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Dunn misses. Dunn's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's McCain. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Nicholas Batum.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. For the Clippers. He hits both from the stripe. And Doris, after Paul George left, many figured the Clippers were a lottery bound team. Instead, they were a 50-win team.
And Kev, they had great contributions up and down the roster. There was incredible balance. And needless to say, you have a man in the head coaching position who is one of the all-time best in Ty Lue.
Over to the left wing. Back to McCain. Over Harden. He squares up and sinks it. McCain's got 4 points in the quarter. LA has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Kicks it out to Leonard from deep. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Embiid with a screen on Harden. Pass to Embiid. Will it go? The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
McCain, another miss by Philadelphia. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shootings. No one covering. 14 points for James Harden.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
For Philadelphia's gone out. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Trendon Watford. Paul George comes in for Edgecombe. And Maxey subbed in for Jared McCain. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Collins. Brownie's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's done in for James Harden.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bradley Beal.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
It's Beal on the wing. And now the 76ers on the break. And that one's good. Maxey.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Brown outside. Batum for three. It's good from long range.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's George in the corner. It's Oubre. From outside, off the mark. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 20-5 run here. Beal can't get it to go. Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid. Now here's Maxey. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Warriors, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt, and it's Moody in at the 3. And tonight, Stan, we have a matchup featuring two teams with similar systems.
Yeah, look, neither of these teams is ever going to be in a rush. They're very patient offensively, and it's more about player movement and ball movement than it is about pace.
Now here's Randall. Edwards looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Green. Green with a screen on Conley. Curry against Conley. Pass to Pajimski. Hits the three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. A little mid-range shot is up. And the jumper is on the mark.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
Conley against Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
You want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Conley. Pajimski grabs the board. Butler finds Green. Green with a screen on Conley. Stephen Curry again from deep. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Curry. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And hits a three from the wing. He's got 15.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Fields checked in for Curry.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 7.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Conley passes to Randall. No good again that time. The Warriors lead by 10. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Butler. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Shannon's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with a screen on heel. And here's Edwards outside. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Jackson Davis comes in for Jimmy Butler. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. Freeman, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Curry. Misses the step-back jumper.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, up by 11. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
On the court for the Timberwolves, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Shannon in at the 3.
First team foul.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's Shannon. Pass to Reid. Outside Edwards. And the three off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Shannon. And it's all from three-point range. Curry against Reed. Pass to Hield. The three. Counted from distance. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for post, and it's Brandon Pajimski in for Jackson Davis. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Shannon. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Reed for three. He drops it from range.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Pass to Green. Hield from outside. And Conley grabs the miss. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 14. And Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Here's Reed. Left side, DiVincenzo. The kick out to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Curry surveys. And the Warriors get it back. On the wing, Curry for three. That won't fall. 6 for 10 from the floor now. Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga, and Moody is subbed in for Hield. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. And it's Randall in for DiVincenzo.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
Pass to McDaniels. For three, Randall. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 14. There's a screen. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Curry, that's good.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Randall outside. The kick out to Edwards. Takes the three. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And a deep three, Curry. Another three for Golden State.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Minnesota has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Now here's Randall. Looking to win the run. Edwards, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Butler on the wing. Checked by Randall. To the middle. Green, the pass to Butler. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. 4-3. Minnesota again missing. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Torching the Nets. Hitting 4 from distance that quarter. Back to the game after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Here's Podziemski. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Butler. Randall with a steal. Pass to Conley. Takes a three. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
And here's Curry. He's guarded by Conley. Green with a screen on Conley. And here's Curry for three. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 33.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Randall. Conley passes to Randall. And here's Edwards outside. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep three. Good! Another from three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
And Minnesota calls time here. Now Conley hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Down low. And stolen by Green. Butler on the wing. Checked by Randall. Pass to Podziemski. From downtown, another three for Golden State.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Randall outside. Now McDaniels. Moody defends. Back to Randall. There's the three. The rebound by Moody. Golden State has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Now here's Conley. 6 to shoot to end the run. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Randall's got 5 points.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Outside Podziemski. The kick out, Curry. Outside Podziemski from the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Now here's Conley. No made baskets yet. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Gobert gets the bucket.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Green with a screen on Randall. To the paint. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Free throw no good for Green. Well, Stan, you look at Naz Reid. He gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
Here's Hield, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Randall against Hield. To the wing, right side. Shannon. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And Hield puts up a deep three. Post. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And so it's the Golden State Warriors, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Naz Reid out there with Miller, and it's Shannon in at the small forward.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Hield from outside. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards with it. Reid sets a screen. This one for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Santos. Here's Hield. There's the triple. Reid with the rebound. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. The Warriors lead by 23. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Hield. Screen by Post. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Shannon. Lets the 3 fly. And Reid gets the 3.
You don't want to leave Reid any space out there. He's an efficient three-point shooter.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Hield for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Pass to Shannon. Back to DiVincenzo. Cash from downtown.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
The Warriors lead by 17. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Butler. Beyond the arc. That's good from Curry on the assist from Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Warriors lead by 20. Outside Curry. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Timberwolves trail by 20.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley passes to Randall. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Ooh, he leaves no questions.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. On target from range.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Yeah, he tried to.
I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
A look now at the starting lineups for both teams. Hope you guys brought your seatbelts. These teams fly up and down the floor.
I'm strapped in. I locked it in. I'm ready to go. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. I love these fast-paced ones.
Yeah, me too. But the big question is, who can slow the other one down? I also think dictating the pace is going to be key right here.
Go. So the Fever win the tip. Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Rebound Chicago.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Kick by Reese. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Well, it was quite the arrival to the WNBA for Angel Reese, already a top rebounder.
So rare to have a rookie lead the league in a major category like rebounding, but Reese did. Her offensive rebounding is especially key. Angel creates so many second chance opportunities.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Reese. Now Cardoso. Mitchell on the double team. It's Kia Nurse on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Good. First shot, first basket.
Well, Vandersloot is more than capable of knocking down shots from downtown, and that does a lot for her team's spacing.
Mitchell outside. Connects from three-point range.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
From deep, Ariel Atkins. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
And I think Atkins is the type of player that is equally effective on or off the ball.
Mitchell outside from past the arc. The rebound by the Sky.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Cardoso. Nurse outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And everyone knows that Nurse can shoot it from distance. She likes to shake free from beyond the arc.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Caitlin Clark with the 3. Cardoso gets the board. Chicago in the lead. Nurse with it, and guarded by Cunningham. From deep, Ariel Atkins. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Now here's Boston. Caitlin Clark outside. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
The shot by Nurse, no good.
One place this Chicago team needs to improve is their three-point shooting.
Well, the Sky were last in the WNBA in threes made per game at just about 5. They also took the least amount of triples, so I would say that's a point of emphasis with this team.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Nurse. Cardoso. Beyond the arc. And it's Ariel Atkins with the tray.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Here's Mitchell. And she gets the bucket.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Pass to Atkins. Off the mark there with the 3.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. We've got Green. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Booker in at the 1 spot. And for Houston, Van Vliet runs a show with Thompson to his side. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
Now here's Brooks, and the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Brooks. The 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Now Thompson, 3-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Booker. No good on the three. Thompson left side. And Houston another three.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
A kick out to Van Vliet. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Now here's Green. Up top, Booker, guarded by Durant. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. 4 on the clock. Green for 3. And the Suns miss again.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Basket's good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
The Suns have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. And here's Green from the arc. The shot won't fall. And here's Houston. They picked up 11 straight. Here's Durant. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward.
A lot of the talk coming in focused on the back. Outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Jalen Green is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Williams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Smith against Brooks. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And Durant with the big finish.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Green against Thompson from outside the arc. And Jalen Green is good for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
And Houston has possession after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Durant's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to O'Neal. Launches a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Here's Durant. Will it go? Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
First team foul.
Williams with it. Outside O'Neal.
Look, that's some great defense from Smith. He can be a top-level defender in this league.
Outside Durant. Smith with a screen on Brooks. For three, Durant. And Houston, another three.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Booker for three. Gets the three to fall.
He doesn't shoot from the corner three often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one out.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you, Brian.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Nice finish in the open floor. Booker loves leaking out and attacking.
Rockets trail by 4, and probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred VanVleet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He's come a long way. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Phoenix has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside, Green. He buries it from 3. Green's got 8. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Green, the pass to Dunn. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Holiday from long range. Williams grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That shot wide open. He's got 11.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Pass to Holiday from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta.
I know it's early. But you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
And here's Allen. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Phoenix. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Suns. Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Now here's Richards. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. 3-pointer. They get it back. Capella buries it down low. Capella's gotten his first points in this one.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Eason, a screen on Allen. Here's Durant. KD, no stopping the floater.
There's that cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
Inside. Here's Richards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Allen against Durant. Pass to Davison from deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Well, under the current salary cap, it's not sustainable to have 3 max contracts. Richard just asked the Suns.
Yeah, you got to have depth to win in today's NBA. The Suns traded away that depth to have 3 max players, and that limited their ability to put together a cohesive roster.
Rockets trail by 7. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, when you think about how the game has evolved in recent years, RJ, the role of the big man might have changed the most.
Who knew threes and assists would become a key stat for 7-footers? But I will say, size helps. You cannot teach tall.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Sengun checked in for Capella. Smith comes in for Finney-Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Eason. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Davison. Phoenix also changing it up. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Iguodaro. And it's Brooks in for Allen. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brooks outside. Five to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Rockets trail by 5. Thompson passes to Durant. To the left wing. Thompson scanning the floor. Smith left side. Launches it. Yes. And a nice assist from Thompson. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
Count it.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And a change for the Suns. Green's checked in for Dunn. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 6. And here's Thompson for 3. Drops in the 3. Thompson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Drains the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Pass to Green. The 3 is up. Eason pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Van Vliet misses. The Suns lead by 3. Outside, Green. Here's Booker, guarded by Van Vliet. From the stripe, Booker can't get it to go. The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Eason, good. 17 seconds left in the second quarter.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
First team foul.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
That free throw good from Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
And he makes both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Smith outside. The 3 is up. The shot misses. 1 second left. That one no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Phoenix out in front, up 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Get ready for some unreal and amazing stunts from your Pocket Pod Arena Entertainment.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Rockets trail by 3, and it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Brian, back over to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. And this game, folks, a close one here in Houston. Up top, Durant. Brooks defending. And that one's good by Durant.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. For 3, Booker. Oh, Booker from the parking lot.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
Durant against Brooks. Little turnaround. Durant, no good. The Suns lead by 3. Booker for 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Puts it up. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Durant's got 23 points.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Outside Booker. Outside for Brooks. 17-foot shot on the way. It's hauled in by Houston. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Durant, no good. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
For the lead. KD splashes the triple.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Booker looking around. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Brooks. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 1:46 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Durant. He's covered by O'Neal. Durant, pass to Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Houston making some changes. Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Eason comes in for Durant, and Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Phoenix also changing it up. Richards is checked in for Williams, and it's Allen in for Devin Booker.
This is Van Vliet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
Suns trail by 6. And here's Green from the arc. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Houston with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Houston working the ball around. To the inside, pass to Okogie. Let's go with a three, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. Allen outside, now Green. Now Richards, he's marked by Finney-Smith. Back to Green, shot clock at 5. For 3, Allen, it's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Houston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Devin Booker. He's out there with Grayson Allen, and it's done in at the 3 slot. Allen on the wing. Here's Booker. That one's good from the corner.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Allen against Durant. They double team Durant. Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. Back to Eason. And here's Shepherd for 3. And Booker pulls it down. Suns trail by 7. Booker on the take. Here's Dunn. 3-pointer off the mark. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Durant draws the double. Fires the 3. Finney-Smith's shot is off. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been fun on both. Who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And Houston making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Phoenix also changing it up. Mark Williams comes in for Richards. And Goodwin is subbed in for Allen. And keeping us updated from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Van Vliet finds Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Eason. Fires for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 9th assist of the game now. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Houston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Durant looming shooting large. KD.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A different look for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Iguodala. Dylan Brooks comes in for Dunn. And Jalen Green subbed in for Goodwin. The Rockets lead by 12. Outside Durant. Shoots. The jumper is good.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Green! And again, another missed shot.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Greg.
Now Capella. Left side Durant. And stolen by Williams. Now Booker. Green fires. Oh, no good. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Durant! Williams rips down the board. Let's loose for three. Durant with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. It's been 13 unanswered for him. With the floater. Here's Capella. Throws it up. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Williams in the post. Guarded by Durant. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Hey, watch back.
Van Vliet against Booker. Screen by Capella. Puts up the tray. That's off. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap.
At guard, 6'6", number 2,
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Indiana Pacers. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good off the glass.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Toppin, a screen on Hartenstein. And here's Siakam for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Back to Williams. Three-pointer, no good. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. So it's Oklahoma City now, after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
And it's SGA missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Siakam. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Nembhard for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Dort outside. From deep, SGA. That doesn't go either for SGA.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Nembhard gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Nembhard's got 6.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Dort outside. Holmgren, the pass to SGA. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Siakam. And here's Nembhard. Dort with a steal. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Williams on the wing. Nesmith covering to get back on track. The rebound by Nembhard.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Now here's Williams. He's scoreless, and that one's good. Holmgren.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
You can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
big group substitution here for